When life gets unpredictable, preparation matters. In medicine, it's all about staying alert, ready for whatever comes through the door. On the road, it's no different. That's why Volvo designs vehicles to help anticipate risk, reduce harm, and protect lives. The Volvo XC90's advanced safety systems inspire confident decisions wherever the road takes you. The Volvo XC90, for life. Proud sponsor of the Pit Podcast. Learn more at volvocars.ca/safety.
All right, how many of you have been working at the same place for a while? 10 years, 15 years. Maybe you're up to 20 or 25, or maybe you're near retirement and you look back, it's like, wow, 35 years at the same company. How many of you have started at one place and then you work your way up? Must be a rewarding experience. Our next guest has a story like that, but it goes from joining the place, I think as an intern, and now owning the company. Karina Massicotte joins me on the line. She's president of Aliments Morehouse. Hi, Karina.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Listen, we took great interest to your story here.
Thank you.
Now, did you start off as an intern? What was your first job?
Yes, actually, I started at accounts receivable, payables. I was studying at the time at HEC, Hautes Études Commerciales in Montreal, and I wanted to have a 20-hour job. And they offered me the controller maybe 2 years later.
Uh-huh.
And I stayed for 14 years as a controller. And then the management of California decided to offer me the general manager position, which I took in 2013.
And then you got the opportunity to buy the company?
Yeah, so I showed interest in buying the company, but at the time it wasn't an option.
Uh-huh.
And I received an amazing call in 2018, and they offered me, and they really thought about the future of Morehouse here in Montreal,
Mm-hmm.
and they offered me the opportunity to buy the company. So it was very an interesting thing to do, and I really enjoyed the whole process. It was amazing.
Now, Karina, you must be a genius, a financial genius, because it's one thing to be offered that opportunity, but it's another thing to be able to line up the money and the funds in order to do something like that, right? So, listen, I don't want to, make it all go to your head, but you've got to be pretty awesome, right, in order to let this happen over the course of the 20 years, to start off as an intern to end up being in a position where you can pull off buying a company.
Yeah, the secret of financing is really the entrepreneurship.
Uh-huh.
When you are able to sell your project, sell your vision, then banks are more interested in the entrepreneur than anything else. So I think that's the secret of my success. And also the team, we did an amazing job and numbers were there. So all of that put together, that's how I made things done,
We're with Karina Massicotte. She is president of Aliments Morehouse. So, Karina, tell me about Morehouse. Tell me about the company itself. How would our listeners know your products? How would our listeners be using your products?
So, we have dressings that are called the Grec, and we also launched some dips 2-3 weeks ago, which are awesome. The sales are amazing, and we also do some private label in Irresistible Metro, Sobeys, so that are mainly my main focus right now in the market.
When you look at how you run the company now, Karina, because of your journey, do you make a particular effort to sort of foster that within the company? Like when you see someone who's joining, a young person coming straight out of university or, and is joining your company, do you view them in a different light because of your journey?
I must say that my main focus is to have the people develop themselves the best that they can in my company. So what I do is I really support them with the right tools and with the right mindset, and that's the secret. I always try to give the chance to the person to be at the right place in the company. So I'm not afraid to move around my team. I offer them opportunities and possibilities, and when I see that they are in the perfect spot, I just am there to support them. and I'm very open in my conversation with them. My door is always open, so it's really a teamwork. And that is why I think my team is so close together, and as soon as a new person enters into the team, they already feel that it's like a family. And even if I grow, that's the kind of spirit I want to keep.
We're with Karina Massicotte. She's the president of Aliments Morehouse, with really a huge success story when you can go from starting off in the lower levels of a company all the way to owning it. Karina, you got 40 employees, right?
Yes, exactly.
I have the reviews coming in on our text line. I got one listener writing in, I love Le Grec dressing. So they're liking the products here. Where are you selling to, by the way? Is Morehouse, all across Canada? Is it primarily Quebec focused? Tell me a bit more about the business.
So we sell in all the chains here in Quebec. We have listings at Metro, Sobeys, Walmart, so the consumers can find us anywhere, also in the small independent stores. We really want to go and reach out to all the customers because we think our dressings are the most amazing ones on the market.
Yeah.
And, we have to say that our main competitors are the big players, which are Kraft, Unilever, Helmet, and there's other locals, and I think there is place for everyone. So really, it's a beautiful journey. So here in Quebec, we are in all the stores, and in the rest of Canada, we are really pushing. Since a year, we opened up in Sobeys and Walmart, and we are really focusing on the rest of Canada also. And we would love to be in all the Loblaws and Metros in the rest of Canada.
Well, I think, Karina, that for the consumer, I think a lot of consumers now are turned off by these big conglomerates in a bit, and want something that seems a little bit more closer to home. So, so I think you're in a good space. I'll just say you're also making some mustards, right? Like some private label kind of like Joe Beef mustard. That's you.
Yeah, exactly. So when I became general manager, I felt that Quebecers and Montrealers didn't know the company. So I said to myself, how can people know us better here? And what a most amazing way of people knowing us than starting to produce and to work with all those amazing chefs and creators. So we reached out to first Joe Beef, David from Joe Beef. Yep. We had a lot of fun developing his amazing smoked apple mustard, and you should try it. By the way, it's an amazing product, very innovative.
I love my mustards, Karina. I'm gonna.
Oh, good.
Karina, I tell you what, I'm gonna guarantee it. I'm actually gonna definitely head to the grocery store and pick that up. Karina, we're out of time, but I'm happy that we got to shed some light on your company.
Thank you so much for the time you allowed. It's amazing talking with you.
Well, it's amazing to speak to someone that can have a success story and can sort of provide guidance for people go from the beginnings of a company and then working your way up to the top. It's incredible. Thanks, Karina.
Thank you.
That's
Bye-bye.
Karina Massicotte, owner of Aliments Morehouse.